How's it going, everyone? We're back with our bullshit. We're just giving an update, to the YouTube club here. Got a couple of points and, things that we're going to talk about here today. So,
first things first, we have edible arrangements.
Okay, I guess we can start off.
We're gonna kick
First
off.
and foremost, what are we eating here today, Kyle?
Well, I only have about 60 milligrams of THC left for this koala mint chocolate chip bar, and it's silk. If you get a chance to get one of these, highly recommend it. Then we're gonna
Koala bar.
each eat about 30 milligrams left of these little infused gummies here. They're 10 milligrams each. And then we're just gonna snack down on these cookies throughout the
We
video.
baked some cookies. So I have my milk here, naturally. Kyle's got a little bit of the aloe water. If you haven't had aloe water, don't talk to me. Alright, so I guess let's start off with a little snack.
Yes. So,
Snack time.
nice and simple. They said 10 milligrams per little bar.
Excellent. Here's 10 milligrams of
And bam.
deliciousness. This is now 20.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very exquisite. And cold. This stuff is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And the cookies we baked,
Slap it.
scrumptious. But 20 milligrams per. We made them very strong. So, if you guys want a cooking video,
Unless you're asking our friend Richard Dickens, then he says we have weak edibles.
yeah, everybody was laughing at us saying that, weak.
So we're coming at you, Richard Dickens.
We'll make them better next time.
You wait.
I'll be absorbed into this couch.
See you, space cowboy.
Oh, geez, good times, good times. All right. Are we eating it all right away?
No, we're gonna snack on these.
Okay.
But the gummies and the chocolate, yeah, they're gone.
All right. So, I'll start hitting on the updates here. I haven't had one of these.
3.
I didn't try the green. I didn't try the yellow. 10 milligrams per.
And we don't know what strain it is because it doesn't tell us, but
Oh, and I got my waifu here. I actually swapped her out. So this is Cruel Tepe's from a different anime. I bet nobody will recognize her. I used to be a weeb. So,
he is a weeb. We are weebs.
I don't watch anything anymore. If I did, I would totally still watch anime, but I cannot sit down too much. We're gonna hit you guys with the lost footage. Talking point number 1.
So, like, about September 20th or so, we had some friends from Orlando come in. And they just left. Shout out Mario and Kareem. Much love to them.
Much love.
We all went up to Aspen with another friend, Jerry. Much love to him, too.
Jerry, shout out Jerry.
And we had all this great footage on GoPro. My girlfriend was wearing it on her head when we were walking up the mountain. Beautiful trail, Grizzly Bear Lake Trail. And you get all the way to the top, and there's this beautiful alpine lake at 12,000 feet. And I lost the GoPro footage for that. So, very sad actually. But
It may turn up.
it made, okay.
Always have hope.
Listen.
It's fucking gone.
There's one of two things that's gonna happen. One, either I fucked up and my dog ate it, or 2, it's gonna show up somewhere when we're moving. But I'm not stressing it until then. We have plenty of more time to make plenty of more memories, and we just hit the Great Sand Dunes, which is our next talking point. And then we're going to Zion here soon, which is after that. A lot of stuff's going on, and there's just so much more to happen.
I might actually have somebody to edit my videos,
Hey.
and we'll get some of the GoPro footage up from what we do have left.
I have all the footage from when we went to the Great Sand Dunes. So that's cool.
Do you have the road trip out from
Oh yeah. I also
okay.
have that's on the same
Okay,
Sand
so we still got plenty of footage to throw up. I got plenty of stuff that I managed to take on my phone from the sand dunes
Yeah.
or Aspen.
So even though I lost the GoPro footage from Aspen, thankfully we got video and photos from his phone and my girlfriend's phone.
Yeah,
So we can still merge all that into a little something.
big merge coming.
But
Big merge coming.
just get on out here and see Aspen for yourselves.
Yeah, I've been telling people constantly, just you have to come out here. But you know, that's everybody else's problem, not our problem, because we are here. So yeah, all right. So we kind of covered the lost footage. At the Great Dunes, we did some sandboarding that was very dangerous and incredible.
That we got all on GoPro.
If
so.
you're gonna go, try to have health care. I didn't manage to fulfill that,
Don't tell
but I
moms.
did go. Yeah, don't tell my dad. Don't tell my mom. I did not have health care, and even the neighbor, because he's been sandboarding, and he's like, that's
Yeah.
very dangerous.
Like you guys are gonna get to see a full-fledged what it feels like to be a piece of clothing in a dryer.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
hot sand. It's all just sand.
So
Oh.
we got all four of us when we went. It was Mario and Kareem, Jake and I. It was only $20 a day for the board, and all of us got a good board except Jake. Actually,
I actually got the worst board ever.
his board. Not only are they Walmart skate decks,
They're shitty.
his
The ones you rent.
was aerodynamic in the back, like much more meant for carving compared to how we were just starting. And we traded boards, and I actually got to see what kind of a beast it was. It was to the point where, like, if you'll see in the videos where I'm standing on his board, I literally had to like sit down and ride like this.
Drag your hand like
the whole way.
like on a boat. You might have that little guide. You have to use your hand as a guide in the sand. So, but I managed to reel that beast in, and I got fucking control of that shitty board, and I had a great fucking time. So, for cheap boards, I mean, you still get to go down way too fast. It's like, you know, we'll definitely be doing some snowboarding, but sandboarding was incredible. And these are the largest dunes in North America, right? I think it's what it said in the...
I'm pretty sure it's the only dune we
So,
have in
the
North
largest
America.
dunes in North America. They are very large, though. Like, don't get me wrong. Colorado has the mountains and shit. Colorado.
That was also really cool. Not only once. So, pro tip: go barefoot, preferably when it's later on in the day, so the sand's cooler. Expect a hike if you go to the sand dunes. It's not just running up and boarding down.
It's hot. It's windy. It's sand.
It's
just
gravel sand.
Dry sand.
Hardened sand.
There's no moisture in the
Hot
vicinity.
sand. Super cold sand.
Yeah.
It was a real life desert. It was wonderful. It was awesome. But
Wouldn't trade that experience for the world.
to the top of the dunes, it was really a trek. You're not gonna do what we did. I'll say more than twice for sure. Once we got up to where we went down each one twice.
And most people don't go down those big dunes.
But even getting up to those big dunes is a challenge.
Treacherous trek.
Along,
I mean,
like
because
we're
you're
sitting
pushing
there.
sand down, going upwards.
using our boards as like a shovel to like
Yeah.
heave ourselves up these dunes.
I actually enjoyed having the board, just the whole hobble up and down. And once we went back the next day, I mean, I was using that to pull me along.
Mhm.
Because my feet were blistered and raw.
But the thing is,
And
once
my
you
legs
got
hurt.
to the top of that dune, the Star Dune,
The Star Dune.
tallest one in the park,
Star Tribe was on the Star Dune.
it was, no matter where you looked, you saw mountains. Like, even if it was in the distance, you saw the silhouette of the mountain, but right beside you, big mountain, beautiful. 14er out there, Mount Blanca, oh my gosh,
We'll hit it.
sexy beast.
We'll be hitting some 14ers here.
Yes. Yes. So Great Sand Dunes National Park.
Great time.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. We'll go again.
Yes. Okay, and then you think we hit Aspen enough? I mean,
Yeah. Aspen was cool. We got to see the aspens change in color.
oh yeah, driving out there was probably the most beautiful drive. you could
Ridiculous.
ever
Oh my God.
experience.
So we're definitely going back out west in Colorado again, and 9 times out of 10, if we go up north to Denver, that's the route we're gonna take. So we're getting you that footage one way or another. Believe me.
I think I got a tiny amount on my phone from the drive, but I was driving, so wasn't too much doing.
You know, I'm sitting there on the way back, and I'm just looking at all these cars that drive by, that live here, and take that drive for granted. And you're just like, I'm sitting here. This is one of the most mind-altering rides of my life. Like, look at these mountains. It's ridiculous.
Everywhere you look.
And then you just have to think about the people who come here or who've been living here, and they're just so jaded to it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
It's like
out here.
back home how we are with Gettysburg and everything in Pennsylvania. I say home, but you know, that's just where we were birthed.
Yeah.
And that's where we spent a lot of time, but
I guess we were molded by it.
yes. we're a couple of East Coast wolves out here, so
Turkey.
yeah. Spent a lot of time working in Baltimore, Maryland, DC, Virginia. You fucking name it, I was working there. Pretty crazy. Alright, so that covers Aspen enough. And I will put some stuff on my Instagram and my Facebook. So I know a lot of you follow me on those things anyway. I'll put it up there. Little sneak peeks. But the YouTube footage is going to be what's A1.
Yeah. So we have Zion coming up in the next
That's what I wrote.
7 days, actually.
Zion coming up.
7 days.
Oh, man.
We will be driving to the west side of Zion to Disperse Camp, which means free.
Free.
Free
Free 99.
Free 99, my favorite camping spot.
Danger.
So, luckily enough, we had the botched video of all the stuff that we prepared for Aspen. That's basically everything we're going to take with us to Zion, too.
Mm-hmm. Our loadouts that we got so far, that's what we're taking.
We're definitely going to spend 4 days on the outskirts of the national park, and then in and out as we please. Unfortunately, we don't have an annual pass this time around, but we'll for sure keep that in mind for future national parks we go to that we do like that, because you know, going in and out of the park, $80 that pays for one visit to a national park we go to, and we just camp on the outside of it. But you know, some people have their RVs, and some people want all the amenities you get at the campground. Like, cool, we're alright. We're chilling. But Zion's gonna be cool. You know, there's Bryce Canyon out there, but we're gonna do our best to stay away from the trafficked areas and try to stay in like the more backcountry part of Zion and still get to enjoy the views and all that. And then we're gonna travel to the Salt Flats and then Salt Lake for a day. So it's gonna be a cool little mini vacation. And that time,
We'll do better this time.
We're
the
do
worst
better.
vloggers you've ever seen.
don't follow us. Don't
I
subscribe.
can't even talk on this point because I don't know shit about Colorado, Arizona, Utah, none of those places.
Oh,
This is my first time being out here.
oh yeah. So hand me that passport right there.
right.
So this was another talking point I wanted to get to. So this thing right here is really cool for people who enjoy camping or the outdoors and they don't know where to go or what to do when they get there, you know, kind of thing. This is really neat because it'll help plan it out. It tells you all the national parks in the country, where they're located. None in Pennsylvania.
None in Pennsylvania. Out of all the fucking state parks, there's no national park.
Not a single
Pennsylvania is all state parks.
Yeah.
The whole thing is
All
just
of them.
forest.
one.
Jeez.
But so this thing is really cool because once you get to where you're going, you get these little stamps that vouch that you were there. I mean, of course you always know you're there, but you know, eventually the whole plan is to get this whole book filled with these little stamps. We've already been to Haleakala in the Volcano National Park in Hawaii, my girlfriend and I. But I actually want to go back again.
Because I need to see it.
Yeah, and then really get the stamp for this. So that, again, really cool little thing. It says travel stamps, U.S. National Park.
Be gorgeous.
Second edition. You could probably look it up and get it. Really neat thing the creators of this came up with here.
Yeah. Gives you something to kind of organize it.
But it really, he said he doesn't know much about Colorado, and the thing is, like, we have so many beautiful places near us in Colorado. So one, up north in Wyoming is Glacier National Park, Grand Teton, and Yellowstone. We have Rocky Mountain National Park here, Mesa Verde, National Sand Dunes. There's the Petrified Forest in Arizona.
Oh.
Zion. Dude, there's so much.
Yeah.
There's
I've
so much
seen a
in this
little bit of
one
these things.
little area.
Just from life, but you know. I
And,
decided to just come out here with this crazy motherfucker.
and send it.
And
we're
we've just
sending
been
it.
sending it. I was at home sending it. Now I'm out here and
Just fucking sending it away, bro.
sending it. Cheers. We
Hey,
got this sweet
baby.
pupper that joins us for almost all the fucking adventures.
No, you're not allowed. Yeah,
You
she's
definitely
actually gonna be out in Zion with us.
can. No cookies, puppy.
Another thing I would suggest doing is if you're going to a national park, look up what the condition of the national park is in right now. Like there is like
There's a lot of fires.
cyanobacteria, I think is how you
The
pronounce that.
fires are bad too.
Oh yeah, out
The
in
neighbor lady was telling me.
the West
She's like,
Coast?
it's really bad now here.
Yeah. Oh, up
She's
north.
like, because you could see the smog over the mountains
Okay.
the last couple days.
So I guess the
It's
fire
ash.
up in
There's two different fires in Colorado. I was looking at it yesterday.
see the one though I didn't really see in Aspen that because it said like on the way to Aspen it was gonna affect our drive, but it didn't. You know.
Well, whatever the wind takes it.
Yeah,
right?
I
Whatever the wind
guess.
takes it.
Pray for Colorado. Pray for everyone who's on fire. Honestly,
Pray for everyone who's on fire.
California,
If you're on fire right now,
Washington,
we're sending-
Oregon. Oh my
We're
gosh!
sending prayers and a
Stop,
lot of
drop, and
energy.
roll, guys.
Sending a lot of energy out to you guys.
Oh man!
If you're on fire right now, you know.
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
We're in that point. Maybe these edibles are just hitting fast. Fast acting to acting. If I can't laugh at myself, who will? Got my asses, hell yeah. I got myself. I got like 2 more of these cookies to eat yet.
Damn, I got like 2 more of these cookies to eat yet.
What we got coming up?
So we got Zion checked off. We got opportunity. We got expand.
So opportunities. Well, opportunities and expansion are kind of side by side with each other right now.
Mhm.
November 12th coming around. We have to expand from our humble abode here. Girl, you ain't getting these cookies. What you doing?
Could you imagine her on somebody's cookies?
So, when we expand, you know, so what? October 6th, going into the 7th now. Luckily,
Tomorrow's my birthday.
bang bang. You will have seen 26 winters. How many have you forged through?
Well, they don't have too many winters back home anymore. Growing up, we had winters,
Yeah,
and
I
then
guess-
as I hit adulthood,
that's a fair statement.
something's wrong with the East Coast. I don't know, just toxic out there a little bit. Sorry to all my East Coasterners out there.
Not sorry, get out here.
Yeah, get out of there, dude. The air quality is so
Get your
bad.
feet wet.
You get out here where we're always a mile up and above. Dude, it's fresh. It's
Less oxygen.
fresh. Less oxygen, but
Make
it's hit.
make your lungs work.
Yeah. Being out here is just a lot more work. You weigh less. Water boils different. It's crazy. being this high up, you know, coming from back home, we're pretty close to sea level.
And humidity is disgusting.
And the mountains back home are actually just hills. They're just little hills.
Which you catch me saying often here. It's so funny. Like, I'll be like, oh man, just up the hill over there. And I have to realize that, like, it's not hills. We are on steady inclines where if you're going up too fast and you feel lightheaded,
no.
you need to sit and take a break,
No
adjust,
No cookies.
because it happens. It's tough out here.
No, it's pretty.
Professional athletes come to train on these kind of mountains, and I say hills.
Hills, yeah, back home. Once I got out here and I started hiking up a trail, I was like, because you start off, you're already way higher than ever back home, way higher than you could be anywhere back home, starting off. And then from there, you're just like, wow, I'm up here with the clouds and the sun and the stars and the moon, and it's quite divine. It's quite divine.
Stars are way better out here. Maybe not necessarily right in the springs, but oh man, Aspen,
Pretty girl.
stars are wild. Great Sand Dunes, stars are wild.
Oh yeah, I seen on the hashtags on Instagram. I was looking at some of the people that've been there during the night. So if you guys go back for like a little
Oh yeah,
hike, go at nighttime. It is insane.
absolutely.
Can you stop licking me?
I'm gonna take my girlfriend
Zelia.
when it's opened up in spring.
No, you can't have cookies.
We're gonna go.
Is she
No.
hungry?
No, she can't have cookies.
Are you hungry? All right, so back to Jake here. We segue a lot, and for that I'm sorry. So yeah, we've got a lot of great opportunities out here and a lot of expansion coming up. Once the lease is done here, we're gonna move on to something bigger and better. Good workspace, some area for me to do some of my OnlyFans content. A lot of you probably don't understand what that is. Don't even look into it. Just forget I even said that. So we'll have space to do things like that, and we'll have more room. Because right now it's kind of, we're packed in. We got my tools and my clothes, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So moving forwards, we're gonna have some opportunities. Because everybody out here talks to you. Almost everybody. All the neighbors, we're friends with like everybody because everybody just talks out here. They're like, oh, where are you from? And whatever. So it's cool. So with that being said, we make a lot of good connections out here, meeting a lot of good people, a lot of avid hikers, unlike back home, because not many people are fucking about it back home. If you're watching this from back home, and I invited you out to hike 80, 100 times, and you never went out to hike, or you did 4 times.
Talking about being friends with everybody. This fucking ditch right here, dude.
Dude, the fucking ditch we got here. Shout out Cody. You probably don't watch YouTube, but maybe I'll send you the link here.
This fucking ditch. We're just walking back from a hike, and we're actually in our parking lot at home. And our neighbor, actually, I didn't even know he lived there. He was just pulling in. He goes, "Hey man, rip that ditch, dude."
Hey, rip that ditch for me, dude. He was just yelling right out the car window driving by.
So like, you want to hear the ditch, dude? You want to hear it? So I hit it for him. The trick is the lip.
There's an art to it that we're getting down.
Terrible.
Give me that. Freaks the dog out. Watch this.
There it is. Let me see.
Alright. He's got to hit one. We do this on mountains now.
Very terrible.
Sorry to all your eardrums. For all you folks at home right now.
Yeah,
or at work. Can you not do that?
There's a
I
certain
have
seal
milk up
for
here.
you.
We have cookies up here.
Girl.
You can't do that. Be gorgeous.
Be gorgeous. Oh, good
Oh,
girl.
that's so cute. So yeah, that covers the ditch. Alright, we got the ditch covered.
So much.
What else can we hit here?
Oh.
We're gonna be doing some snowboarding.
Yes, winter's coming up.
Because sandboarding got us addicted.
Yeah.
It was very dangerous and fun.
And like we were talking about Richard Dickens earlier, he's trying to come on out mid-snow season out here to go and fucking shred some hills. probably much better than us because he's been doing it a while, but
Oh, man.
that'll be alright, dude. We'll fucking
Little Dick Rich will come out here.
send
We'll have
it,
fun.
Little
We'll have
Dick
fun.
Rich. Ah! God,
If he
his
watches
ass
this,
cracked.
leave a mean comment. It helps us. Leave comments.
Nice dick, bro.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. It's Richard Dickens. So we have a lot of projects that go on all the time as well. We're always getting into some shenanigans. I'm sure you, like the followers on Facebook that I have or Snapchat.
I'm making
Or
music
his.
all the time.
We are all over the place doing all sorts of things.
Like, behind us right now, we have our music playing. Oh, yeah, behind us.
Behind us right now, literally.
This is my girlfriend's art.
Look at that.
That's her second piece she ever did. Acrylic pour style at home. 3-piece in it. DM me for prices.
Yeah.
Actually,
the
let me tell you. Right now, we tried painting already in the apartment.
hit
And,
the floor a little bit.
We learned some lessons. So, when we expand into our
This
new
was here
place.
before I got here.
When we
It's
expand
a lot of paint everywhere.
into our new place, we're gonna build my girlfriend a
What
little
you eating there, baby
actual
girl?
setup so that she can
What you eating?
paint without consequence.
Relax. Be gorgeous.
So,
Hell yeah.
like December or
gorgeous.
so, maybe January, we'll get back in operations.
She's a weird.
We'll see. We'll see. A lot of things going on. My girlfriend is trying to become a vet, so she has to get her vet
She's a
tech
bit of
school.
a Picasso too.
Yeah. We have a fine pineapple on our wall over
There's
there.
a
as well.
fine pineapple on the wall.
But the lights will
We can
blind
do
you.
some unveilings, or we'll put everybody's Instagrams or whatever. We'll link it down in the about me section.
The description.
The info square that
The
you put
summary.
the info in.
Something.
The headings. I think
Subheading.
it's description.
It is the description below.
In the description below, we're gonna have all these links to all these wonderful pages. So yeah, so you can click right down there, find some cool artwork, some cool music. There's a booth right behind your guys' perspective, a whole musical booth. And I just got
Oh, the tractor. You have a
I got a
tractor
new
DJ
tractor
machine.
from my buddy Andrew back home. You're probably watching.
Shout out.
Shout out Andrew. I don't know where I put that, but that's besides the point. So we got music, we got art. I want to do some poetry and reading too, and I can do that. You know, I got a pretty good voice for it. A lot of people like my voice, and they ask me to do weird things like that. Maybe a little ASMR for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Put you guys to bed.
I'ma put you to bed.
So,
bed. Copyright. We just got hit.
Oh,
on
that actually happens now.
Damn.
Be careful.
Got me,
They'll
Craig.
get you.
Fuck
No
it.
monetization for us ever, because we are
Trash with a word.
trash. We're monsters. We swear.
Don't follow us.
So yeah. Also in the future, we're looking into a setup
Podcasts.
with podcasting.
Yes.
I think me and Kyle have a lot to say, and having a long form,
Discussion about whatever it can be.
yeah,
Like, you
a
know,
proper podcast.
we try to stimulate our mind with information every day. Like, so the other day, I woke up and during my morning routine, and I'm reading whatever articles are on my Google, and I like tailor to my interests, and I learned something new. And the first thing I did was come out, I was like, Jake, I learned something new. He's like, oh, teach me about it. Tell me
Yeah.
more. I need to know more.
That's how we operate out here.
So, you know, that's we keep learning new things. We discuss it for other people to maybe learn from it too. So, moving forward from there, like right now, I only have an interface that has, you know, one connection to a mic right now. I can level up to a dual interface where I can plug in 2 mics at once, so we can sit 2 pill mics on the table and actually have a good little
Yeah.
setup. But
So, as we acquire wealth
in time. All in
and
time.
new things, and you know, as we go, we kind of accumulate these nice things because we try to buy, you know, better products now.
All these
I know
cookies.
about them cookies, but we're getting there, and yeah, donations help too. If you guys ever feel the desire to help us in our journey, level up and upgrade, That's always welcome. And also, what's more important than that is some input and some feedback, so we can give you guys some output. Do you like the chaos?
Absolutely.
Do you like shorter, long-form videos? Do you
what
have
do
ADD? Because I see in the statistics and the analytics, almost everyone that watches my videos has ADD and clicks off after 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
We checked the statistics.
I have the numbers. I have the numbers. I'm deeply ashamed. You guys probably didn't make it this far, so you don't hear me yelling at you.
But if you did,
If you stuck around
shame
this long,
on you.
but if you stuck around this long,
boo, boo.
no, good. Thank you for not clicking off after under 3 minutes, because it's kind of bullshit, isn't it?
Hi, baby.
Also, we ramble a lot, and maybe we're not for everybody.
It's alright.
It's all right.
I'm for me,
Yeah,
and he's for him, and we're for
and
all.
we're for here.
Colorado.
We're together. With the
Together.
dog. Yeah. Don't knock the-
And with waifu. And cookies.
Are you gonna flip it so you can be on?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we have another one, but we're just a little bashful at the moment. And here's my waifu, and hope you guys have an excellent
Yes. Have a wonderful
Wednesday's coming up. Mark your calendars.
evening. Be blessed. Jake and Kyle signing out.